slightly change. Like I said, we're gonna have the Priest Derm group be the back group, and we'll have the Locky Phrase group be the middle group. So Locky's not trying to like squeeze our healer for position.
Sweet.
Yeah, shouldn't be too complicated.
It's so complicated.
Oh, flask and potions are down.
It's not gonna use his feast. He's gonna be on the second one. So I'm gonna use the feast.
Just about to drop one.
What's a good? Does anyone have something like a toy or something to be that's kind of big to be used as like a representation of the boss?
Yeah, you can use the. You have the laser. You can put a boss with the laser. I think.
Oh, gotcha. All of a sudden.
Do you remember the exact spots for these? I don't actually particularly remember the exact spots for those because we adjusted them.
Okay, yeah. Who is that? Who's that? All right. Oh, there we go. All right, yeah. Can you scoot up the spider? Can you scoot up like, towards the X? Okay, that's good. All right. So melee, can you just like pick your positioning like the first acid rain, getting crowded and stuff? Can we just get an idea of where you go, where you like to go? And see, like that's the problem. We see how past is like being pushed by leafy inhabitants into the boss. We could maybe try to clear, make some more space. I'm gonna be over here. Diggy and me are side by side. I think you can come over maybe to the left, right a bit, habits, and kind of pass through like a triangle between you and Leafy.
Yeah, the very first one I try to stand right, but also I'm like trying to get pushed out as much as is needed by the inside people, like as much as they look like they need to expand. So pass should like just treat it as if he can't go forward anymore, and then I'll get pushed out.
Okay. Alright, we're good.
Yeah, Habits is on the other side.
Oh.
Usually I'm on the left, but on the very first one I stand on the right side.
With all of the red people?
No, in blue.
Yeah, well, that's not helpful to them, Habits. They're trying to figure out their
only
group.
red people. Okay, okay.
Yeah, you made it more confusing.
Aren't there only 4 of us melee on the red side?
There are 4 of us, I believe.
So you should be able to just arc it, basically. Like I don't see why anyone should be pushing him in.
Yeah, I mean the issue before, like that was yesterday.
Like I've gotten pushed in by some dragons.
We're getting squeezed.
These damn dragons, man. Fucking dragons.
Whose idea was it to give them limited range?
I mean, blue, you guys feeling okay? Like, I felt like we're kind of fine with our positions on the side.
I don't know, man. I'm feeling real blue.
Dabadita.
Haha.
I assigned to special position because today I'm in red.
That's not
No.
doing us better.
Same, so may take a few pulls to get used to it.
Yeah. Try some different looks, so. Let's ready check for actual encounter. Sirius Soth Nord can all grab a Vantis. A little bank as well. This fucking guy, hold on. sorry, what was that, Nord? I was. Okay, cool. The only person who was away was Soth. I'm assuming that was for Vantis.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's send it.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, dude. There's 2 paradoxes going for a priest.
5, 4,
So Tayden, if you
3,
see one, it is also
2,
for the priest.
1.
I don't know if that's going to stay long term, but.
That gets insane. Oh,
Oh my dear god.
I got betrayal.
Avenging
Dispel.
Crusader in A.
I was
Dispel.
we were standing on top of each other.
3,
Did you get no
2,
mark, I have to say. No
1.
mark. It still says the same.
I don't.
Aura Mastery in A.
Dispel.
No, I.
Divine Purpose. 1, 3, pause,
Hey,
pause. 1.
K-pop. K-pop.
I'm very confused.
This
I
is
definitely
100%
casted like
rocks.
4 abilities.
I blame rocks.
Yeah. Maybe first time full.
I definitely told Alanon in Officer Chat before we started here that yesterday, not a single time did this happen.
So
Good job,
it's
you
worth
jinxed
it.
it. So it's your fault, yeah.
That's what I was saying.
Pick the
Confirm.
shaman.
And there's also what 4 of us who haven't touched it in a week and a half, right? So.
Yeah.
Who's there?
Yeah, you also didn't just touch
I
it.
mean,
Damn.
that's
Got it.
yeah.
That's brutal.
Could not take that opportunity.
You can basically start in the hitbox. You know what to move.
Yeah, the Shrouder just
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Summer.
Avenging Crusader in A.
3, 2, 1.
Aura Mastery in A.
Rotate.
3, 2, 1.
So orbs.
Wait, there are no more orbs?
Not for that. They were as hot mix, so you guys don't have those orbs out there anymore. Yeah, Braze, watch out.
I know. I realized I was a bait. Still was a bait.
What the fuck?
That's on me. I was in the wrong spot.
God damn it.
I was thinking the boss went to the other side.
That's the one where you're like back there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, wipe it up.
Alright, we're down to just 2 paladins.
Avenging Crusader in A.
Hey, it's never happened to me before.
Habits Whispers.
in the hip dog.
I
3,
know. I
2,
thought it said I
Yeah,
had
I
the
thought,
blue debuff
like,
and
that
everything.
Some kind of message popped up about the buff that I got, and I thought that it was the same one that I get every time.
That happened to me too. You just be under his nuts. There's no other way to do it. I mean,
But it's like, I don't know, like.
Yeah, just to be clear, I wasn't saying it was like anyone individually, like it's in here now that was fucking it up.
As soon as we didn't have Dawn in here, everything was
Yeah.
fine.
I thought they had fixed it last week or like yesterday. Like, I wouldn't do that anymore.
Yeah, it definitely seemed like yesterday. I was getting kind of late sometimes, and I still would get the buff.
Right.
Were those puddle
No,
the
they were wrong.
Okay. That's what I just was confused from the beginning. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. They're,
They were
new
learning.
positioning for them, and Sirius didn't play yesterday, so gotta warm up a little bit.
Well, last week.
Yeah. You're behind this little guy, like back here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Summer.
What happens if it's imbalanced?
Hot.
Come on.
Do we have that?
Crusader in A.
Laser, are you on blue or red? Laser's on
3,
blue.
2, 1.
And I want him on red.
Well, that's not,
Yeah,
you know,
might be that. Let's check teams.
oh, that's
Aura
100%.
Mastery in A.
He was blue yesterday.
Yeah.
3, 2,
Wait, you didn't get this 5.
1.
That's 5.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Laser, rocks, pass, leafy. What do you mean?
Habits.
Habits is not in that group.
Oh, he was okay.
I need you to open the note, people!
Remember we were doing the boss beforehand, and Habits was like, "I'm trying to give people room."
I know, and then I
yeah,
told
and
him
then it. Right.
he was doing it wrong then too.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, look at the group. Make sure you're in. Anubarash is red. Hodge is blue. So just make sure that we're not in the wrong one. So that's probably what was happening there.
What boss is what again? Which one is? Actually, I see it. I see it.
Anub is red slash the one that was pink.
If you're looking for a noob, just look in the mirror.
Get him out of here. Those fit. I think I'm missing. Am I missing one person? Oh, it's. Oh, it's just Ethics farther away. Okay, cool.
Should we make MC for being like all purple
Hayden's an albino, so.
5, 4,
Yeah, they're scared.
3, 2,
Yeah.
1. Summer.
I knew it was Nori's fault somehow.
That's why.
Avenging Crusader in A.
3, 2,
Divine purpose.
1.
Stack up a little.
Aura
Dispel.
Mastery in A.
Rotate.
Dispel. 1, 3, 2, 1.
So orbs.
Dispel.
A+.
Boss.
Careful to run into each other.
Divine purpose. Divine
Dispel. Dispel.
Spread the pressure. Blue stack.
Dispel.
Nope. And then get to the tall boss. What the hell?
That was me.
Oh,
Sorry, I was
over
looking
here.
at this fucking debuff I have. I've never seen it.
Dispel.
I saw the run.
Avenging Crusader in A.
3,
Divine purpose.
2, 1.
And rotating.
Dispel.
Please.
1.
You could get away from me for a sec.
Winter.
Yeah, we're done.
2.
Okay. Who was our
Dispel.
third bait?
Divine purpose.
Dispel. Box.
A+.
Good to death.
Bro, I usually
Oh, it
bait,
was because
so
Flo
I-
was dead. Yeah, it
Yeah.
picked a random alien. Got it. Okay. Alright, so don't be bad.
Is there no ranged bait in if you're in blue group? Is it?
Nope.
Okay.
The only thing you have to bait is the frontal, so just stay with the group when you hold the stack and everybody stacks up. That's the only thing you have to do with blue group.
Oh, marker. You want to do a marker for Campy Zed or?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Abedine.
Got new people for the intermission movement, too. We're gonna do the slow and then the fast after that, I think. Like we figured out near the end, Rocks.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
If we run into healing and or DPS issues, we can stack a healer on the outside that doesn't have to move with one mage or something.
5, 4,
The flow's
3,
probably one of the best at
2,
people moving. So
1. Summer.
maybe not a mage, but we do. What? Network or something. Not two mages, one mage.
I would like not.
2, 1.
Aura Mastery in A.
Rotate.
3, 2, 1.
So orbs.
Dispel.
Stop you, Scudo.
That's not bad. Yes.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Logi.
That's my bad.
So I guess when blue rotates, Kyra, are you guys just always staying there no matter what? Is that
Yes. The two dragons are the outer bounds of where we can rotate on that. You just have to
we
go
rotate
on the-
inside of them? Okay.
Well, there should be, if they're playing well and the things are rated correctly, some space between them and the boss. But
There is a gap.
you can run through the boss's hitbox a little bit. Did you not rotate out of the space enough, Rox?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's hard. Like, you need to be rotating more on the back end, right? Because you guys are picking up orbs as you move in, right? And we have to go to where you're coming from. So if you're like here when you start with red, you don't want to go to there. You want to go like the exact opposite spot, because otherwise you're going to be like at the tail end where we're trying to run in. Yeah, and also I see healers doing it a lot. I don't think the healers need to be the ones picking up these extra orbs, guys.
4,
Like, DPS should be picking up all these orbs. I shouldn't see a flow with 2 or 3 stacks every single pull,
Summer.
because you guys are too zealous
Divine
about it. Like,
purpose.
the healer having more damage on that is not what we want. We want other people and we want it spread out.
Avenging Crusader in A.
Spread a little.
3, 2, 1.
I hate your
Spell.
ghosts, Lord, I hate them.
Dispel.
Yeah,
Aura Mastery in A.
Rotating.
3, 2, Dispel. 1.
So orbs, go on these ads.
Dispel.
I think everybody only has
Divine
Dispel.
Dispel.
Stacks, dude. It's really good. Okay, blue, position over on this side, where I'm going here. So you can put these blues in really good spots for the red team.
Dispel.
Yep. Rotate.
Dispel. Dispel.
Keep going.
Auto.
Shuffle these orbs, get to your spots. Red, get out of the way. Laser, run, 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 run. Empty, run.
Divine purpose. Dispel.
Okay. You don't want that.
Avenging Crusader in A.
For these
Two.
webs,
Dispel.
web names, web names,
Dispel.
and rotating.
Divine purpose. Divine purpose.
That wasn't just on this one, was it, dude?
that was the rotating
Dispel.
call.
Dispel. Winter. 1.
Let's keep people alive.
Divine purpose. Pots.
Cave Pot.
Yeah, slightly.
Dispel. Dispel.
If you're dead, pay attention to the timing zone. We're gonna try and just do that. Rotate now, red.
Dispel. Dispel.
If your intermission spot, if this really makes sense.
Divine purpose.
And then run through this first one. And then you're gonna stop right here, wait for this to blow up.
Avenging Crusader in A.
And then just
3,
keep running.
2, 1.
And then you just keep running now. Keep running, keep running.
Spring.
And then wait here. This one's gonna blow, and then you step in. That's the pattern. Go ahead, Dad.
Yeah. I don't even see it.
Activate the webs, then there's no point in me going on the other side.
Yeah. The thing is, if I blink through you on accident, we both die.
think we're both about Dogguard's close to a spot. We should probably just be a little extra
I
careful.
went too deep, and then he was coming back to line up on the normal red side. I got stuck there, couldn't charge.
Good, we're problem solving.
Yep. So everyone give the stuff a little extra space. Be greedy.
Yeah, we have a ton of time.
Myself included.
And I think it feels like red team spreads out a lot more than blue team does. And unless the rain's going, I don't think you need to do that. You can kind of be on top of each other during that section.
Summer.
Avenging Crusader in A.
3, 2, 1.
Aura Mastery in A.
Dispel.
Rotate.
Dispel. 3,
1,
Dispel.
2,
1.
Kill these ads.
Dispel.
Yeah, we'll get it.
Dispel.
Free spread.
Divine Purpose. Hot air. Dispel. Dispel.
Frontal blue. Alright, soak stuff.
Dispel.
Position for baiting.
Dispel.
Avenging Crusader
Dispel.
Dodge that
3,
frontal.
2,
Careful
1.
that way, Diggy. And rotate.
Divine Purpose. Dispel.
Clock G, clock G.
1. Winter.
ads.
Dispel.
Don't dot anything
Dispel.
Game
Off.
clock.
Dispel.
Blue, you're gonna use with damage that target. The line down.
Divine Dispel. Dispel.
Very good.
Divine Purpose.
Blue, get over to the tall guy in your spot. Red, get ready to go to your spot too. Go now.
Dispel.
Bunch of
Dispel.
markers. You're ready to follow the dance. Spread a little bit loosely. Won't get stacked up on top. Alright, run through this. Wait at this one.
Avenging Crusader in A.
Spring.
Run through, grab, and then
Divine Purpose. 3, 2,
you guys finish.
1.
Yeah, I got hit. But just keep running, keep running, keep running, keep running. Wait here. Explodes. So,
These orbs are just
Pots.
and then we just keep doing that now. Then it's just like a permanent run. Yes.
Divine Purpose. Dispel. Dispel. Second.
Avenging Crusader in A.
3, 2, 1.
Game
Pots.
clock.
Pots. Pots.
Game clock.
Pots.
Game clock.
Pots.
Yeah, we want to try to be inside this like center cone, I think. It makes dodging all the stuff easier too.
And at the time, Alanon was like, you know, like get stacked up, but like spread a little bit so they're not all stacked. But like at that same time, it's also like get close to the center, like don't be far back.
So you just spread horizontally instead of like backing up, go to the side.
3, 2, 1.
Summer.
Avenging Crusader in
3, 2, 1.
Guys, you push past under the fucking
Aura
wall.
Mastery
Stop
in
doing that.
Dispel. Dispel. 3,
Hey,
2, 1.
Okay, and Don, you guys are on totally different physical locations.
I'm right next to you.
Right by.
I mean, he's here and you're here. Like those are
Yeah,
like
but like his body was flying. So
okay.
yeah,
His Hayden or his Don?
Hayden was flying. So his death spot is not in correlation with where he touched off.
God, I was
Yeah.
like, I don't know how they're both dead there.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Summer.
Avenging Crusader in 8.
Dispel. 3,
Dispel.
2, 1.
Aura Mastery in 8.
Dispel. Dispel. 3, 2, 1. 1. Dispel.
Hey,
Pause.
Where's Diggy's? Yeah, laser needs to just move faster. Also, probably give them some time too. We can just let those. More time. Like we don't have to soak those instantly. We have like until the intermission phase, like damage amp phase.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Summer.
Avenging Crusader in 8.
3, 2, 1. Dispel.
Aura Mastery in 8.
Dispel. 1, 3, 2, 1. Dispel. 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 Divine purpose.
Blue position well
Dispel. Dispel.
Wait for frontals.
1.
There we go. Rock, you should be gone. You should be
Dispel.
gone, Rox. You should be gone.
Dispel. Dispel.
Amy, really, you die. Sorry.
Avenging Crusader in A.
Dispel. Purpose. 3, 2, 1.
You were at a rate. Yeah.
Pause.
Got him.
Yeah, the second you touch your orbs, you should be
Winter.
I saw you hovering over your ice block button. Had to get you before you pressed it.
I don't think it matters. I think it kills the rest of them.
I can't grip ice block though.
Oh.
Yeah. So I had to chase him down.
I love that me yelling at you made you run into me instead of run away.
I thought it was
like,
fun,
move,
yeah.
move, ran right into my ass.
I like that you just didn't move either.
Hey, I wanted to get the boss over there so you guys can have more damage. I'm trying to help the damage dealers. Rox says that you guys don't want to have 2 bosses to hit. He's trying to prevent the tanks from doing that.
I imagine you were chasing him down as he said all that.
I wanted to be running after him.
It's the bear yelling, "Move, move!"
Better if I was Tauren.
Oh no.
Hey. Oh no.
What's with only one person streaming?
Do you not like the Guardians?
That's 2 more than you deserve.
Go to Twitch.
Yeah. We have 2 on Twitch and 1 on YouTube. Isn't that the strategy these days?
That's YouTube. Ah.
Well, I don't know if Dunce is always streaming on YouTube. But he is on YouTube sometimes.
It's
No
called
one likes the
YouTube.
dark POV.
I don't want to see.
Back at it again.
I don't want to see Cream's
5, 4,
normal UI.
3, 2,
Cream.
1.
Summer.
Cream is so crazy.
I have a friend with that actual name, and it's so awkward to say after building this guy.
Avenging Crusader in A.
Because I like
I
butcher
miss
on purpose.
3, 2,
Black.
1.
Oh,
Dispel.
boundaries, all
Divine
that.
purpose.
Aura Mastery in A.
Watch out, Blue. Who was that?
Dispel. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Who was standing over there? Nodding.
Dispel.
Oh.
Game Pod.
Listen, Blackroot is actually a good key. What if it's just a skill issue?
No, it feels bad. If the fight doesn't last longer than Spy Master time.
That sounds like your class isn't irrelevant, just the trinket is.
Exactly.
Balance Root is fun.
And someone summon me back real quick. I forgot there's a new buff available this week, right? So, not that it matters, but am I short a buff? Should be
Balance is only fun if you
11. Just say 11 on your tilt tip.
I think 9.
I think that was you, so.
Watch your stream. People
Yeah.
are fucking streaming everywhere.
Stacked a little too far on the outside trying to like pre-move or something.
I watch
If you
everyone's
think-
stream.
Dude, if you think that this POV or this UI is minimal, literally the only thing you have to track as balance druid is your wrath charges and your starfire charges. And when you're in lunar eclipse, you make it like hover over your starfire thing because you don't need to see it. And when you're in solar eclipse, you just have the solar eclipse icon go over wrath, and that's it.
Sorry, send that summoned again. My bad.
You say that, but it's a little bit more.
Two buttons.
Never mind. I don't have enough. I didn't rate it all this week.
No,
You're offending the star chicken.
You
I'm
have
not
to
saying
press
it's
start
easy.
search.
I'm just saying I'm not saying it's easy. I'm just saying it's 2 buttons.
Kinda. I just say having the Starfire, sorry.
More part side of this one is like, oh, you don't have to track anything for Eldred. Just keep your dots up.
No, it's
Look where
it's a lot.
Druid ended up. Look where their Feral Druid ended up. In the
It's a
trash.
shitter.
In the shitter. Maybe you should have adopted my UI, and the cat would have died.
No.
Yeah, it was a UI issue.
100%.
5,
No.
4,
It was
3, 2,
There's
1.
optimal time to play
Summer.
boss is the issue. And so I hold 3 rounds for this fight now, and it just feels that we can't because of the. I did it yesterday at the last hour.
Avenging
I do way
Crusader
more
in A.
damage if I just hold CDs for
Dispel.
the first time.
3,
The,
2,
bad guy gets
1.
so bad. It feels so bad.
Aura Mastery in A.
Dispel. Dispel.
Frontal
3,
trying to bait it up there.
2, 1. Dispel. One.
Blue, make sure we get space. Don't take while we're spreading though.
Divine purpose.
We wanna base
Dispel.
where we're going here.
Dispel.
And red is going to run away right after they get back. For the ball boss. Rotating.
Dispel.
Make that frontal. Red, fuck out.
Dispel. Dispel. Divine purpose.
Avenging Crusader in A.
2. Dispel. 1. Dispel. Divine purpose. Dispel. 1.
Soft micro spray. Take that.
Winter.
Red, start rotating.
Divine dispel.
Blue,
Dispel.
chase a little bit. Red's gonna hit ball boss.
Dispel.
Remember, stackers. Close
Dispel.
Alright, get to your spots. Part of the episode. Unpass this. Wait.
Avenging Crusader in A.
Again.
3,
Pick 'em up.
2,
Now run.
1.
Just keep
Divine
running till you
purpose.
get to the other spot. Now wait.
Pots.
Then
Pots.
pick up.
K-Pot.
And then stay in
Spring.
here.
K-Pot.
We did it fast.
I went too
Divine
fast.
purpose. 1.
This is
Two.
ideal.
I mean, I just saw someone freaking nose dive and like seven ball.
Dispel.
Alright, hold
Dispel.
on. Let's see if we can do this. So we're assigned to left and right. Where are we first pulled? We're gonna split left and right. Go to your assigned direction. And your assigned blue.
Avenging
go around
Crusader
now.
in A.
They're gonna get pulled in. Okay, so red, you need to go
3,
straight.
2,
So like
1.
Hiram should be over there.
Pots. Pots.
K-Pot.
It said I was first pulled, right?
Yeah, they did the pull and then red goes right after.
Yeah, but then Hiram stood
One.
he like back.
Summer. Pots. Pots. Divine purpose.
No,
So maybe we'll go timing there for the second shout was like 15 seconds too early.
Say that again, Diggy.
The second rallying cry is 15 seconds too early.
15 seconds too early. Alright, fixing.
You do a barbecue during the dance. I think halfway through we're just running.
It's basically 2 pauses and then it's like permanent running.
So-
I gotcha.
Alan,
But yes, I will try.
what I was talking about is that the time between us getting our first orbs and getting that second set, the debuff doesn't fall off. Is that what we want, or is there supposed to be enough time?
You can wait in that cone without grabbing the circle, and you wait for about 2 seconds, and then you.
Yeah, they're off when I'm doing it at least.
It depends. They weren't off the first time we got to the opposite side. They were off the second, but it was less than 2 seconds left.
Yeah, I'm
on
sure
that.
it was. I'm sure it was like a second. Yeah, even the second left was just a bit faster.
Yeah,
it was more or less just like a warning to make sure we don't do that.
Yeah, we were not in the right spot though. We were still hitting the boss because there was a boss near us. We should have been in position. The big boss like doesn't go away and then you have time. It's like when he goes away, you would have placed orbs, right? We don't want that.
Can they
Okay.
think of it?
Go ahead.
Can they think of it as to place those orbs to like don't be behind this bronze circle, like make sure you're inside this bronze edge, which is pretty close. It's like you got to be right up on the marker to be inside this bronze edge.
Yeah. Okay, so blue team was standing here, red team was standing there. Blue team got pulled, so blue team should be going left and right. Yeah. Red team gets pulled, you are the second pull. And this can alternate. If you were the second pull, you go straight through the boss. There'll be a big pile of orbs here for you to soak. You go straight through the boss. You pick up those orbs, and then in the process of picking them up, or afterwards, you break your tethers. Blue, you go left and right, break your tethers on the sides, and then loop back around to where red was, because there'll be a pile of orbs for us there. But you don't want to go there right away, because you have to wait for them to get pulled out of position. So when you get the little text that pops up that says pulled first or pulled second, that's important to know, because if you're pulled first, you're splitting. If you're pulled second, you're going straight through and not splitting.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Summer.
Avenging Crusader in 8.
3, 2, 1.
Aura
Dispel.
Mastery in 8.
Dispel. 1, 3, 2, 1. Dispel. Divine purpose. Dispel. Divine purpose. Dispel. Autumn. Dispel. One. Dispel. Dispel.
Red position, webs.
Dispel. Divine purpose.
Avenging Crusader in
3,
Pause.
2, 1.
Restack.
Dispel.
Rotating.
Dispel. Dispel.
So close.
Enter.
8. Cave
Pause.
Pod.
Dispel. Dispel. Dispel.
I'll keep him here. Small guy.
Dispel.
Oh, think about your position for intermission right now, because it's going to happen a lot sooner than you think.
Divine purpose.
Right now. Get to position now. Get to position now. Get to position now. I'm going to be in this circle. It's going to be a little spread. And we're going to run past this thing as soon as it's up. Go. And then wait here. It's going to blow up.
Avenging Crusader
A
in
little bit and wait again.
Spring. 2, 3,
Not
1,
attempt that for
2,
literally no reason.
1.
And then keep running here. And then wait in this web, it's going to explode. And then step into the open space. And then stay here, drop the next set. Nice. Ish.
I don't think we attempted that. I think that was bullshit, that knockback.
It's a little bit bigger than it appears. Alright, the web vortex is coming, remember. If you are the first pull, you are splitting. If you're second pull, you are not. So blue is splitting. Red, you're going straight through.
Avenging Crusader in 8.
And then once that explosion happens, Red, you are
3,
blue.
2,
Soak these orbs.
1.
And if you see one under you, you should be under the boss. Under. And then, well, there's only one healer. But like, the healer would dispel you, and then it would go next. So, Phrase, what do you see? Yeah, so
haven't
it
got
counts
this far.
down.
Is there a? Sorry, go ahead.
Nope, go ahead. Yours is more important for this. For
Is
sure.
there a like there was with Tendril, like a liquor that tells you the order
sauce?
or
Yes.
What's that?
It is
Okay.
a liquid one. It is not on by
Okay.
default. It is. I can find it. Silken Court. Healer Raid Frame Glows.
Okay.
Singing Swarm Dispel Number does not load by default.
Goes on healers or Odyssey. Right.
Mine was set to just never load. I had to
Oh,
turn
really?
it. But
I
maybe
see it.
I'm
I see him. I don't know if you changed it.
I could be wrong, I could be wrong, but like that's the one that is putting it there. There's also a glow for that same thing.
Which one? Raid Frame Glows, and then there's one under there. Is it?
Stinging Swarm Dispel Number on frames. Yes, Tate. If it is for you guys, it'll just have a number above your head, and it'll count down to 1, and then it'll say "Get dispelled now," and you just stand under the boss when it says that. All right. What are these deaths here? Huh? Duns, Blood Out.
I actually accidentally killed myself.
Tempered in battle, huh? Yeah, a lot of people just ran on to the cone to try and pick up an orb for no reason. Alright, other than that, pretty good.
It's like a spirit link with someone who has my secret weapon.
Sick.
Except
Did you put
when
it on a
it kills
tank
you.
and the tank
5,
rental happened and
4,
you got destroyed by
3,
it?
2,
Sometimes it just goes on.
That dance looked really good.
Avenging
Anyone have any
Crusader in
questions about it other than some like, little bit of early movement? I thought that was
3,
basically perfect.
2,
I have a
1.
question.
Red was super clean.
Dispel.
Aura Mastery in
Dispel.
And rotate.
3, 2, 1. Dispel. Dispel. Divine purpose. Divine purpose.
Blue, make sure you're positioned well here. Rotate.
Auto.
Watch the front.
Dispel.
Soak those and
Dispel.
Laser, get out of here. Rocks, get out of here.
Dispel. Divine purpose.
Avenging Crusader in
2, 1.
And then we're rotating.
Divine purpose. Dispel. Dispel.
Yeah, I think I waited too long.
Yeah, after that, if you happen to dodge,
Divine purpose. Dispel. Winter. Dispel. Dispel. 3, 2.
let's just
Pots. Pots.
I thought I was gonna kill you, and then I ran into Loki instead.
Get wrecked. My shadow clones have arrived.
It's so tough.
Yami has a tank.
particularly on this fight, you should.
It is too far away. Not battle res, just regular res.
Oh. What's with you and auto res digging?
Dude, I'm trying to buff people and people are like so fucking slow to take their
Oh,
res.
because it's bad. Auto res is
keep
terrible.
yelling. Does Battle Shot have a cooldown?
Yeah.
Auto res is like really fucking terrible.
Just keep yelling, don't worry.
5, 4,
Especially when I get
3,
battle res by
2,
people who are
1.
fucking red.
Summer.
It's like battle res, just regular res.
But auto res applies to everything.
Avenging Crusader in haste.
3, 2, 1. Dispel.
Aura Mastery in
Dispel.
haste.
3, 2, 1, 1. Dispel. Dispel. Divine purpose.
Blue position for this.
Dispel. Dispel.
There's at least one.
Auto. Divine purpose. 1. Dispel.
Red soap, get out of here. Rocks leave.
Dispel.
Red, after you grab your orb, there's no reason for you not to just be hitting the culverts. They take the same amount of damage.
Avenging Crusader in haste.
Dispel. 3, 2, Dispel. Dispel. Divine purpose.
Some stuff.
1. Dispel. Ranger. Dispel. Dispel. Divine purpose. Dispel.
This guy here. Blue, taking the tall guy. Red, start repositioning. 3 seconds, get in your spots. Stop
Dispel.
Close to the center.
Dispel.
Move. And wait for this to blow. And wait for the next one to blow too.
Divine purpose.
Avenging Crusader in
Wait
haste.
for this to blow.
Spring. 3,
Stay here for a sec.
2,
Now
1,
go for it.
1.
Keep running, keep running. Wait for this one to blow with the orbs in it. Get your orbs and stay here. Wait. That's exactly what we want. Like every time. Perfect. Now let's work on this first second thing. Remember, when you're pulled first, you're going left and right and then around. When you're pulled second, you're going forward.
Dispel. Dispel. Divine purpose. Second.
Red.
1.
Blue goes straight through, so
Goodbye.
way out.
Hot.
3. Break your web.
2.
Break your webs. Break your webs.
Page lock.
3, 2,
Avenging Crusader in
1.
haste.
If you have the dispel, you should be getting under. So I think it's habits now. Or is it pass? It's pass. Not sure how to.
Summer.
Mine has said get dispel now.
Okay.
Yeah, he was labeled as 2 on mine, and there was no 1.
There was no 1 yet. It's just dispel the lowest number. It should be 1, but
Is there a timer between dispels, or can you just,
there is a timer, yes. Not because it hurts, but because we want the most uptime, and later it'll be like you dispel 1 or 2 while he's at a certain spot, and then 3 and 4 while he's at another spot. Oh, it's broken because they reduced the total down from 5 to 4, so the weak core is broken. No mass, no. We have to do it individually. Top of the hour, we'll take a break.
Yeah, did we... Did we get a message which way we're supposed to go? Or it's just in the note?
It's assigned in Discord.
Okay,
I
okay.
think you just break, right?
Yeah, it is break. Can someone send that? I'm another officer or something.
Not at the web.
Something.
It's like you stand to get linked with the right person, and then your assignments will be good. But you know, you could just faithfully run your assigned way every time, and like both of you are both assigned left, but because you got linked to the wrong guy, like your two left people are going.
Yep, there's a Liquid Weak Aura update. That will probably fix it, healers, so everybody should get that new update. Raise, share your screen if you're not already, and let's fix your click thing that you...
I fixed it.
You figured it out? It's just like... yeah.
When we get the swarm debuff, should everyone that has it just stand in the middle, or just the person?
Just the person, because the problem is there can be multiple colors.
Which liquid was it? I'm sorry, is it the Palace one or the Weak Aura one?
Palace.
Okay.
And who's the spell?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just kind of... we could set up an order, but I think it's kind of just go.
But you're just gonna call whoever's getting the spell then?
Yeah, it'll be like a 3-2-1 dispel, 3-2-1 dispel, 3-2-1 dispel kind of thing, right? Like, if something makes sense to you healers, we can do that. I didn't have anything specific that seemed like it would...
That's fine, I was just wondering if there's a sign.
Yeah.
Can you link me Dispel Weak Aura? Because that's what assigns like the order, right? And the people that have the debuff need another order, so...
I don't know the exact logic. Hopefully it's all in the same one and not like sometimes it's partly in the anchors, partly in Liquid Weak Auras, and partly in the boss, but I can link the boss ones. Also, I need to get my own UI working first. Because for some reason my update is not showing. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, if it becomes a problem, we can make it work, but I think Silken Cord, it is assignments, it is this task.
And after we get the webs and split soak orbs and all that, and then we go to the dispel phase, do we just regroup on the opposite color marks? Or I guess it depends on who gets ripped in
Yes,
first.
it depends on the... It's basically just like, yes, you're going to be on the opposite side, but like shortly after that there'll be a little teleport, so it'll mostly just be you're on the other side most of the time. Because you have to get to those orbs, right?
Yeah.
So like that's what limits you. God, I wish there was a way to update these fucking weak auras without them like changing my positioning. Like I want some of these things to grow down and not up.
You select the group arrangement icon when you update the
Oh, is that what
weak
it
aura.
is?
I believe so. It might still say up there, but I believe it's the group arrangement box. Don't check it.
I thought that like the group arrangement is in Liquid Anchors, and so when you update Neurovar, like because the whole thing Liquid Anchors existing, like you changed it there, and now it's like all good. That doesn't change. But then when there's an update to Liquid Anchors, then I have to redo it all, and it's annoying.
Well, I'm not talking about the relative position. I'm saying like I have the bars growing down and their default is growing up. And that is, as far as I can tell, not controlled in liquid anchors. Because I have
It might
it set
be
to grow
display
down.
too. Might be your display.
Well, I tried display this time and it did not work, so I think it must be the other one that you said, which was what was it?
Group arrangement.
Group arrangement, yeah. Phrase confirmed too, right?
This fight has me trying to get like, I don't think I have the brain for this anymore. Getting too old. I'll have to switch to a lower APM spec.
Well, there's a few of us in our 40s, right? So it's not like.
I'm deteriorating very quickly. Birthday's next week. I can feel it.
The warranty's about to go.
Yep.
Okay, fixed all of those.
Just randomly got 62,000 gold.
As one does.
Oh, it's for helping with the liquid splits.
Isn't it crazy how long it takes them to pay out?
Yeah, whatever. It's like when you find a $20 bill in an old jacket. It's nothing but happiness.
Alright, does anyone else need any cooldowns moved before I send a new note that has adjusted cooldowns? Phrase, is that like mass barrier timing more helpful there, or?
Yeah, I think it's helping us, yeah.
I'm running 2-minute ascendance and healing tide. I didn't know if that was something you had factored in.
I have factored in 2-minute ascendance, but I don't know how much we need it. Right now you're like during the intermission, because like you're just good at healing while moving relative to some of the other people, but I'll see if that persists.
No, Jerm, I cannot.
But you must.
No. You broke my flask. No!
No, my long-haired no baby.
Haven't seen
Lockie, you good? Alright, let's head in we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Summer.
Avenging Crusader in aim.
3, 2, 1. Dispel.
Aura Mastery in
Dispel. 1, 3, 2, 1. Dispel.
I don't think that does damage. Hiram, I think you're right.
Dispel. 1.
Yeah, like when we actually catch the slam, it's really weird because I'm pretty sure in heroic I was like
It
always
did a
scared.
lot, yeah.
I would like press health pop for it and shit. Maybe it was just like the web that was hurting so much, you know?
It did,
But, like
yeah,
now it does
like,
nothing.
Like it didn't do damage there. I just stepped into it. Didn't do damage.
No. I mean, even when we do it right, and you're not in the way. When he like slams into the third web, it doesn't do damage. I'm like 94% sure.
Yeah, I mean it seems like the trail that he makes, whether you miss it or catch it, just doesn't do damage.
Yeah.
Thought it used
So
to.
if you're at
when
like,
you landed.
yeah, if you're at like 20% HP, you don't have to worry because there's no taking damage going out really. Unless you have the web, of course.
That would mean that we could definitely kill ads that are in there. As melee.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Summer.
Avenging
Dispel.
Crusader in
3, 2, 1.
Aura
Dispel.
Mastery in 8.
Dispel. 1, 3, 2, 1. Dispel. Dispel. Divine Purpose. Dispel. Divine Purpose. Autumn. Dispel.
1.
Dispel. Dispel. Divine Purpose.
Spread out.
Avenging Crusader in 8.
2, 1.
Knock that far one if you can. So close.
Dispel. 1. Dispel. 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 Divine Purpose. Winter.
Watch your spots.
Dispel.
Red, get to your spot.
Divine
Blue
Purpose.
starts getting to your spots. Everybody in your intermission spot now. Now. Wait, okay, move. This first explosion. Careful habits.
Avenging Crusader in
For the
8.
second explosion.
Divine 3, Purpose. 2,
Vision break.
1.
Stop here and let the one in front of us explode. Soak your orbs and stay here. Perfect. Okay, watch this intermission.
Spring. Divine Purpose.
Remember, you get pulled first, you split. Try to be loose spread now. It's coming soon.
Dispel.
Right after this, try to be loose spread and you're in.
Burst.
Blue split.
Avenging Crusader in
Red's
8.
going through. Blue, wait for this explosion and then go back in. Blue, soak
3.
these orbs in the
Divine
center.
2, 1.
Laser under. Or have it.
Have it.
See, it's had it. Okay, it's working now, sorry. Spell next and breathe.
Pause.
Okay, I was
Cave
calling
pod.
slow, but that was conceptually it. We need to bait that frontal a little better, and I'm not sure what to do about that ads being everywhere issue.
I mean, I got them grouped up pretty quick.
Okay, if you I didn't know if you did. I was just
This was like the first one that I had, but
really good intermission. Sorry, we only had one person down. Whoa. Yeah, just a frontal cone.
Aura Mastery
Oh,
in
I
8.
guess there is technically. It's pretty good.
The first one was Mist Orbs again.
Oh, I'm seeing the wrong. Yeah, I'm seeing the 326. You're right. It's just called a thing that looks similar. Yeah, I mean that intermission looked really well.
That's for second. Doesn't matter where we run to break our webs.
No.
Second group doesn't get webs.
I got web second somehow.
Yes.
Yeah, I did too.
Second always gets webs.
Both groups get webs. Yes.
And you said to break them right away, no?
Yeah, you can break them as soon as it's safe for you.
Also, one
Cheaters
thing I
has
noticed I was gonna say is, if a orb spawns in like a web, can you go get it?
Send another res, please. They're a little far back. Yes, you can. You can walk onto the web if you don't touch the center, and if you touch the center and no one else is touching the web on the ground, it'll do some damage to you, but I think it's pretty light. For me, it's like I don't even notice it at all. It'll pop that web on the ground, and then you can pick up the orb if it's one of the like weird ones, but you don't want to use one that we're doing. There's a problem with the You're Saying habits. The debuff on the boss does not last for 30 seconds. It lasts for like 4. So you have to dispel, 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 or the debuff will fall off and you won't be able to stun her. Does that make sense?
Okay, yeah, it just felt like we got blowed up quick. It felt like the total like window
We
had
started
to hold was short.
dispelling late, is because I was doing it wrong and I confused people. So that's
Is there a
what
penalty
happened.
for a couple of like instant dispels outside of it maybe not jumping to the boss?
Not really. It's dangerous. The logic of the weak aura tries to put, I think it is blue melee, blue ranged, red melee, red ranged.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Summer.
And so like if you do it too fast, people might not be in position, right? I might need to assign a dispel officer too for that. Someone is looking at it because I got other stuff I'm doing.
Divine Purpose.
Avenging Crusader in 8.
3,
Him,
2,
say him.
1. Dispel. Dispel.
Aura Mastery in 8.
Dispel. Divine Purpose. Dispel. 3, 2, 1. Dispel. Dispel.
It's so hard here because I want to soak the orbs because I don't trust people, but if I orb the boss movie set, it's an answer. Yeah.
Divine
Blue, bait your
Purpose.
stuff in the right spots.
Dispel. Divine Purpose.
Blue, wait in the center here, like wait in the front door,
Auto.
and then go.
Dispel. 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 Dispel.
Oh, we're putting the gas now, baby.
Dispel.
Avenging Crusader in 8.
3, 2, 1.
My wife about that today. For me.
Dispel. Dispel. 1.
We had a lot of work, so.
Divine Purpose. Dispel. Winter. Dispel. 3.
Cave pod.
Maybe kill this, that was funny.
Well, I was trying to get the orb and they had moved
I
it
know.
off,
Don't kill the fucking Darian.
and then he moved
See,
back
what
into
had happened
it.
was
I tried to warn him that you were coming to kill him. I said his name. But
He did a barrel roll into Taden, I bet.
You said
Did
his
a
name and he
cartwheel.
moved back towards it.
Taden was a blue boy earlier, and I literally, luckily a wife had already called, but I literally did not know it was a person. I thought it was a shaman thing.
oh, he was like the blue little thing.
Yeah, it looked like a water droplet or some shit.
When I'm trying to spread for the rain and Nord's little ghosts are around, it's indistinguishable if that's him or not. Like, I just can't tell.
Resoothe, please. Thank you. I'm scared.
Shout, please.
God, this warrior.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Summer.
Avenging Crusader in haste.
3, 2, 1. Dispel. Dispel. Dispel.
Aura Masquerade in haste.
Hey, watch that for
3, 2. Dispel. 1.
Divine purpose.
Is MC still top of the bug?
Dispel.
Divine purpose.
Dispel.
So he must not be.
Auto. Dispel.
I pressed a lot of buttons. I should have just said something.
Dispel.
Don't stand there. I'm gonna resurrect you. Don't
Divine
stand there.
purpose.
Nuclear barrier coming through.
Divine purpose.
Dispel.
Avenging Crusader in haste.
3, 2, pause.
Yeah.
Dispel.
I didn't see you then.
Pause.
Yeah, it was spooky. I was like, oh my gosh, we only have to learn one thing yesterday. And then, like, after the first hour, just randomly went to the other spot. I was like, fuck.
Don't worry, in about 3 patches they'll make it a static movement.
Into the shit spot.
I don't know if they changed it on that, but I think it lasts on her for 10 seconds.
What? Yeah.
Okay, I thought you said 4.
I mean, it's a non-long period of time. If you do the first dispel quickly, like the first 4 really quick, and then wait, it can fall off. Like, you can't just delay. You want to kind of stagger it for that reason.
Right.
I wonder if there's like some number though, like the first 2 insta.
Yeah. First 2 can be almost insta, and later you get the relic right here.
Hey, Key,
The timer on
Not
that thing really
spamming
cries to
people.
love for some reason.
Are we swapping now?
I need to run to the pharmacy and get some meds for my kiddo. He's got some heavier version. I asked first.
Yeah, I message out what people want. Off night means nothing, right?
Alright, well, let's get the key in and get Nord out of here.
We got another swap.
Wait, no monk buff?
Wait. Monk gone, I feral, right? Is that how it works?
No, we need another monk. Get peace.
You want peace? I can
I
message.
might be back later. Like, yeah, I'll be back.
I can get peace in if you guys want monk.
You're on blue side. We probably will, but that's fine. Just go.
I can go blue. Oh, I do blue all the time. No responsibility, I can do that. Well, Lockie's also asking for a way out.
5,
Go after this then.
4,
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Summer.
I say cool now.
Avenging Crusader in haste.
He was last ball.
Don't worry, you
3,
haven't seen me yet.
2,
Divine purpose.
1.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'll never see.
Aren't you like
Aura
Dispel.
Masquerade in
I
haste.
say cool now.
Dispel. 1, 3, 2, 1. Dispel. Dispel. 1.
No, I'm not about. I'm like, there's a difference.
The only balance to it is supposed to be
Dispel. Dispel.
I gotta be over here, man. It's my job. I don't know what to tell ya.
Bot end. Dispel. Divine purpose. Dispel. Dispel.
You kill the guy. It gives me
Divine purpose. Dispel.
Avenging Crusader
Dispel. Dispel. 3, 2, 1. Pots. Winter.
I like killing myself on the angel when it's wipe time.
Thanks for keeping me up there so I can get some more damage on the hits. Clip a little bit.
Do you have a fill right away, Key, or no?
I'm messaging everyone. Yeah, I got peace. We got peace. We'll have an extra healer. It doesn't matter.
That's fine. Your web guy now, though, Key.
A red, right?
Yeah, your Lockie's spot.
Oh yeah, I've done that. Yeah, I just want the.
Wait, I have to partner with Key. Oh god.
No, I'm. Wait, are you with me? Oh, sweet. Don't kill me.
Just try to keep up, okay, first.
Just stay still, Key. I'm not kidding you. Stay still.
Just a reminder, guys, if you're on the strike club, respond to it. Score within 5 minutes, it's like 500 EP that you lose. So people may be losing that.
I'm just gonna drop my new stone and then heart that and stay in the group so you guys can use it.
Thank
Then
you, sir.
be back at like 15, 20. Thank you.
Yeah, just let us know. No, Dons, we don't have enough people. Total human bodies is what we're on.
I did one key as enhancement if y'all wanna.
I mean, it's probably the best one, right? Like, you just kind of roll your face and you end up in like 4th or 5th if you don't know what you're doing, Rux.
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yo, I got my prop pellet at 597 high level.
Pieces
Almost got
logging
enough
in
for this,
there.
right?
Yo, my holy tower at 606. Let's run it.
Yo, let's do it.
I can dual box a 600 mage for a 20th man.
I don't have a red transmog, so don't hit me, please. Thank you.
Alright, let's get peace in.
I'm not gonna fly all the way down town and change to the fire chicken.
What color?
You are going to be replacing Nord. So blue. Yeah, just hit blue. No, nothing hard.
Just follow. Is Locky far out or middle? For
He's middle now. Yeah,
middle.
yeah. We moved the priests to the back because they can heal from a range and DPS need to be closer.
Okay, sweet.
You might be in Starfall range. Remember when you complained about that and I didn't do anything about it?
I can look at the circle and nothing hits
But when
it.
the other people complained about it, I said we should do something about this. Buff peace up, and then
Yeah,
let's get...
I blame Phrase for that. Don't worry about it.
You're red now, Key. You're red now.
But I'm blue, but red. Don't worry about it. I can't choose my color. It's impossible.
Nightmarish.
Sorry for the wipes for the next
5,
15 minutes.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Summer.
Avenging Crusader in 8.
3, Divine 2, purpose. 1. Dispel.
Aura Mastery in 8.
Dispel. 2. Dispel. 2.
So fat and blue.
Dispel. 3. Dispel.
Right
Auto.
side.
Dispel.
Right, get away.
Dispel. Dispel.
Free spread a little bit.
Dispel.
Avenging Crusader
Dispel.
engaged.
Dispel. 3, 2, 1.
These ads. Rotate.
Dispel. Dispel. 1.
He just stands still, please.
Winter.
I want
Dispel. 1.
That's what Dargan's trying to do. I'm going
K-Pot.
Dargan with the services.
I was trying to go between yours to get to the web to see if another person was close, so I could maybe catch it.
But instead you killed both of us.
Which also accomplishes my goal of either ending the pull quickly so we can get a new one going, or extending the pull.
Shame.
I
look in both
moved
sides,
as little as I
untrusted.
could there. It's not my fault.
I have the replay. I'll pull it up.
Check the tapes.
Was this boss at 65% at the start of the phase before the heroism and damage amp? Soth, can you just off?
We were crushing him for sure that one pull.
Oh yeah.
One where we got to.
Thank you.
Yeah, he was about 65.
I mean, we're gonna. This guy's absolutely not gonna make it to the second one. We have to use that first hero. There's just no way.
Most useless question, but phrase. Do you always break the web?
Yeah, Lockie literally would just stand and pump, and I would do all the movement.
Okay, because I don't need to stand. Okay, I'll should I go on the right side or left side?
Whatever, just wherever you want to stand. Doesn't matter. Just don't move once I come towards you.
Okay. Just call for me to use after the wipe next.
Yeah, I have a tracker. I know that.
Start alternating.
We'll just actually not send res. Just like don't send reses. We'll just battle res healers until we have two.
How did you the last person?
Oh, we do have a red button up too.
Oh, cool.
This would be the perfect way for where Rox is like glitching back and forth and rubber banding.
5, 4, 3,
Who's
2,
on a tendril
1.
Summer.
Just like one person doing that every time.
No, it was on fire rack.
Avenging Crusader engaged.
Past case, CP did it live.
3, 2, 1. Dispel.
Aura Mastery engaged.
Dispel. 3. Dispel. 2. 1. 1. 2.
He's playing Warlock, right?
Dispel. Dispel.
And he was so sad.
Dispel.
He was so mad.
Warlock.
Divine purpose.
Old word from a chicken.
You no, I played Warlock for that one pack. You put your heart and
Divine
soul into
purpose.
one
Spell.
spec and rotate.
Dispel. 1. 2. Autumn. Dispel.
Let's get ready to bake.
Okay, try to drop this roll from the left so I can pick up my
Avenging Crusader engaged.
Dispel.
You say left, right?
3. Dispel. 2. Divine purpose. Dispel.
And rotating. Careful, the web's close here, red team. Careful. We're gonna have close drag.
Dispel. Dispel. Divine purpose. 1.
Diggy, you're dead. Tell me what
Winter.
P's damage to the ads is like. Is it pretty good?
I can't do my rotation. I have to figure out what
It's like fourth instead.
Yeah, it's fourth.
Dispel.
I just
Dispel.
Blue team early position on your blue, please. I'll keep this guy here for red team.
Dispel.
Deal with this later. Be in your spot now. Be in your spots now. Be in your spots now. Inside the circle if you can. Inside the circle.
Divine purpose.
And not super tight. Run. Stop here. Wait for it to explode.
Avenging Crusader
Next
engaged.
one to explode.
3, 1, 2, 1. Spring. 1.
Drop them here. We just keep just full run now.
Divine purpose.
And then you can take one step past. But it'll be dead when we have it.
Divine purpose.
That's yeah. Okay, get ready. If you're full,
Dispel. Divine purpose.
second, go straight through. Get pulled first, you're split.
Second.
Avenging Crusader in
3, 2. Dispel.
Center,
1.
dispels in.
Divine purpose. 1.
Dispel.
3. Pots. 2. Pots.
Dispel.
K-Pod.
Okay, people are. It's
K-Pod.
Dispel.
Pots.
K-Pod.
Serious, yeah. Serious dispel. Okay, we need people to clear out. Under that boss is super banned.
Pots.
And if you're getting dispelled, you need to be like in the center of its hitbox, like underneath its toes.
There's no reason we can't be stacked there as a group, right?
Correct. We probably should be.
My weak
Pots.
didn't tell me which dispel it was. Was that because people were bouncing it, or?
Yeah, you were not one of the original dispels, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so. Yeah, Cammy has all the bosses there. I can handle with the spell, and I think he does. I'll just take the first hit out of the intermission, and then I won't have to think about it, and I can just like AFK and look at the raid frames.
Key, if you'll that first rain comes out, if you can bait the orb, like drop your rain like here, and then drop the then drop the
Yeah, I get
just
it.
kind of to the left of you, so I can grab the orb on my way.
Yeah, but the right side I can't reach with Starfall, but it's okay. It's okay. I don't care about my damage right now.
I mean, well, yeah, I can go to the other side. Then I can stay on the other side.
It's fine. I just I realized that the second drop.
You can be on the boss close side because I can run. I can just stay on that side. It doesn't matter.
No, it's
5,
fine. It's just
4,
I
3,
was trying to figure out where to
2,
stand in the first one.
1.
Summer.
I'll figure out.
Avenging
Dispel.
Crusader in
3, 2, 1.
I realized it was absolutely different.
Aura Masquerade in
Dispel. Divine purpose. Dispel. 3. Dispel. 1. 1. Dispel. Dispel.
Gun totems on these guys are really good too. Once they've been grouped up, how long it's very good shockwave. Yeah, I've seen that too.
Dispel. Divine purpose. Dispel. 1. Dispel. Dispel. Dispel.
Is that isolated? Isolate that clip?
Dispel. Dispel. Divine purpose.
Avenging Crusader in
3, 2, 1.
Beautiful stuff.
Dispel.
Oh, the stun totem worked because
Dispel.
It is actually also
like a great spot.
Winter.
they were all really close.
Start rotating a little bit.
Dispel. Divine purpose. Dispel.
Mission spots. You're about to drop orbs now, so be in the right spot already. The right spot. Run.
Divine Purpose.
Wait for this guy to explode.
Avenging Crusader in A.
This one to explode.
3, 2, 1.
Stop. What's up?
Spring. Divine
Drop here.
Purpose.
Running now. Blues are a little spread, right? Careful.
1.
Remember, if you're second, you're going straight through. If you're first, you split. First splits.
Should cut her on her mark.
Dispel.
Restack. Point habits, we'll deal with that later.
Second.
Avenging Crusader
Red
in A.
folks didn't run out in
1,
time, huh?
2, 3, 2,
Get under the
1.
boss with the dispel. Get under the dispel, you gotta do that.
Pots. Pots.
Cave Pot.
Divine Purpose.
4 seconds.
Yeah.
Never let you die from it.
Yeah, never.
Let's just look at these. Look at the positions and the pictures where we should care about. It's that frontal which is targeted always at them, and our frontal which is targeted at us. And then we're gonna get pulled.
Burst.
Aura Mastery
We're
in
gonna
A.
have some positioning. We're gonna have to.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I got pulled through the other building.
Yeah.
Avenging Crusader in A.
Divine Purpose. 3, 2,
Yeah, I don't know.
1.
Cave Pot.
Pots.
Cave Pot.
I'm curious.
Why don't we hear her there? At 420 something? 425?
Looking. I think it's because we have a big movement right during that.
Rox, do you have a res?
I could be wrong though. Maybe I'm just wrong.
Yeah.
We'll find out. I'll figure it out.
It's not our biggest concern at all. I was just curious.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll check and confirm over the weekend. So the biggest problem I had there was red group got first pull, and they did not like the second you land, you have to be running in a direction because a bunch of red people were under the boss right there, and blue people got pulled in, just murdered everybody. So if you get pulled, you have to be running away instantly. It should be the only thing you're doing. Maybe I put a wind rush totem under the boss for each one of those or something. But what Habit said is also good. We're going to center ourselves on these marks, right? So whichever side you're on, you should be stacking up on the mark. Because what we had is blue group was here, but red group was there, right? So if we split and go left or right, we might run into people, you know? So try to, like Habit was saying, recenter yourselves on these two marks.
It'll be your color mark if we like did the phase nice and quick, but if we had an extra rotation, it'll be opposite color mark. But it's the same thing either way.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Summer.
It's crazy how much it feels like absolute chaos with no waiting for all the first couple times you see stuff, right?
So
Avenging Crusader in A.
Yeah, and like once we get to that intermission,
3,
I'm already like, oh
2,
my god, this is impossible.
1. Dispel.
Eventually they'll just be like, oh yeah, it's fine.
Aura Mastery in A.
So V, rotate.
1. Dispel. 2. Dispel.
Add, so orbs. CC that.
Dispel. Divine Purpose.
Behind you, dragon, be careful.
I see you, Grace. Don't worry. I would not be dancing there, Rocks.
Yeah.
Dispel.
Why is Rock dancing so much?
Well, and also in that spot.
Autumn.
Yeah, I meant like right.
Dispel. Dispel.
Got Rocks on the right what you're saying?
Divine Purpose. Dispel.
Avenging Crusader in A.
3, 2, Dispel. 1. Divine Purpose. Dispel. Dispel. Dispel.
Pots.
Dispel. Dispel.
K-pop.
Probably Ash's fault.
I would have blinked. We would have made it out enough.
Press the button, Candy.
I didn't know Durham would
Res
be there.
17 times. That's a consumable. Why would I do that when I have resed 7 times?
That button is bugged anyways. Doesn't seem to be pushable.
I love Pask saying isolate that back to me. That's very funny.
Pots.
If you want that spot, Durham, I will not go there.
We might have been out of position.
I assumed that was safe because I saw only red and then there was Durham. It didn't look like you were on top of me, so I don't know how he popped unless it was the green circle that. I fucked up that bait, but I'll move it out. I'm just gonna stand in the middle. There's no point for me to move, right?
No, Phrase literally told you, be a turret. Stand still and he'll do all
I
the work.
try to like group
The
the
mage
legs
will do
together,
cartwheels over
be
you.
considerate.
5, 4, 3,
Don't be.
2,
Only one person.
1.
Everyone else is different.
Summer.
Just the mage.
Words to live by.
Sorry for having to
They
always
just
do
be in on every poll every night. Make them do the work on their side.
I want to bring back
Avenging Crusader in A.
Dude, true. That was so fun.
3,
That's the
2,
only way to play.
1. Divine
I'm
Purpose.
used to it. And I hate it.
Or
Dispel.
Mastery in A.
Dispel.
Rotate.
3, 2,
Honestly, I feel like you could
1.
absolutely rotate.
Dispel.
Screw it.
1.
It
Dispel.
wouldn't change anything. It would make us like 2%. 2%
Worse.
worse. And we would have to, now that Starfall is baseline, it would make us way better.
Divine Dispel. Dispel.
No, it's just all these fucking fights being like, you have to
Autumn.
Baiting your
Dispel.
like this fight sucks. Especially if it's a bait.
Dispel.
Ready to make your webs. Loose spread.
Divine Purpose.
Avenging Crusader in A.
Dispel. 3, 2. Dispel. 1. Dispel.
Rotating.
1. Dispel.
They're in a weird
2.
spot. Cammy's
Dispel.
rotating.
Dispel. Divine Purpose.
We'll push the button.
Dispel. Dispel.
Be at your intermission spot now.
Divine Purpose.
Be in the right spot now. Right now. Right now. P. You fucked it. Run. Wait.
Avenging Crusader in A.
3, 2, 1.
Run. Wait for this one to explode. Now soak.
1.
Wait here. For nice. Red team.
Dispel.
So make sure you recenter on
Hot.
your position, right? Like this would be the we can protect it doesn't matter, but like this is where we would want to be like on the orbs.
Avenging Crusader in 8.
Are we stacking on what?
3, 2, 1.
I think, depending on how fast we phase that, the timing for rallying's off.
Yeah, I mean, just it's a reminder. You gotta use your brain after that. I don't think I can adjust it for that phase adjust. Okay,
Thank you for dealing with me. Lockie's back.
What is it meant for, though?
What is it meant for?
Like,
It is meant for the webs, because all the web snapping is doing damage to everybody, and we want the web snaps to be less deadly.
Okay, I'll try and send it whenever I can. Just do it.
Probably like right when the first group is about to get pulled is the correct timing. So
Oh, yeah,
Leafy, you're asking about restacking afterwards before the grips?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to loosely stack, kind of like we did during the intermission, in the same spots, because we want the orbs to be condensed. And that's also ideally where, like, if you look at the picture, for consistency, it would be best, for example, like, if you were next to, okay, well, Pizpad isn't here tonight, you know, so last minute change, but yeah, it would be you and Laser. Like, you want to be standing close to Laser, so you guys are always bound, and then a right person and left person are swapped.
Okay.
Like, that's the platonic ideal, but the most important thing, you're right, is, like, be roughly stacked so the orbs are in predictable spots. Snapping the webs is, like, not that big a deal. We can just do that later if we have to. It's just, like, a little less optimal. We'll just take our break now. Maybe Nord will be back and Lockie's running anyway. We'll just take a quick early 7 here.
When you said that past, there is actually a mage called Frazier here. He used to raid with him.
I was about to get it, guys. It's not my fault. Maybe a difference between going between red and red baiting and from going from blue to red baiting is a lot.
You did better than I expected.
Damn. No, I was trying shit out yesterday. It's all good. I look at the what people do, but then again, it's like they're playing the shitty balanced druid spec that requires no under DPS ads, so I can't really follow them.
Been saying that for like years.
Years, yeah, you've been saying that forever. I thought you wanted it to do that. Like the way Kyram wants his to say rar.
Oh, it's bad.
It's like the sexiest rar.
Not that it's just how you're just now finding out.
You know, like I used to say before, but then I turned it off and found the add-on, but now it's fast.
Delete all weak chorus.
Double recalibrators down.
Yeah, but we don't need them now because our gleeful glamours are off cooldown.
They're trolling you. Okay, only person away was Nord. Pyramid says you're AFK though. You leafy laser Deathwing and all are.
I pressed ready, don't worry.
Or slash AFK. Alright, here we go. Let's hit the boss.
Hey, I got a Steam Deck, man. I gotta get back on my Pokemon grind. Gotta make Kyram free.
5,
Are we
4,
getting some
3, 2,
some Nuzlocke?
1.
Are we grinding shiny or just like base game?
He's just playing the game like he's 4 years old.
Oh yeah, dude. Well, that's good. Right.
I mean, that's the proper way to play the Pokemon game.
Avenging
Teach
Crusader
everyone
engaged.
Hyper Beam, blast everything, every time.
3, 2, 1. Dispel.
Aura Mastery
Dispel.
engaged.
Dispel. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Dispel.
You're getting out so damn strong.
Dispel. Dispel.
Healer.
Hey,
It's funny, I
Pop.
can like see your point of view, like in like a stealth game, where like you can like see where an enemy's facing. I can see you not looking at us, and I'm like, dude, he's 100% gonna kill us.
Check the logs.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Summer.
Avenging
Dispel.
Crusader engaged.
3, 2, 1.
Aura Mastery
Dispel.
engaged.
Dispel. 3, 2, 1. Dispel.
I lived it. I lived it.
Divine Purpose.
Despite your best efforts.
What a position of good spot.
Divine Purpose. Dispel. Autumn. Dispel.
Watch that console. Check these
1.
orbs.
Dispel.
Avenging Crusader engaged.
Dispel. 1. Dispel. Divine purpose.
Rotate, be careful, Leo.
Divine purpose. Dispel. 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 1, 2.
I can't believe I didn't kill her after all that.
Pots. Dispel.
Rotate red, rotate red.
I was surrounded.
Divine purpose. Dispel.
Get on blue. Stack to your spot now. Stack. Yeah, dragons, you gotta get out of there. Your whole standard clear. It's like gonna be. Rotate. I know you want to do damage, but like. Okay. Wait for the explosion.
Avenging Crusader in
2 pots. 3. 2 pots. 1 pots. Spring.
Stop.
Cave pot.
People make a left here. Keep running.
Divine purpose.
That way. Reposition onto your markers, so be lined up with your markers. So red, you need to scoot over towards Olivia.
Dispel. Dispel.
Oh, that's good. Ready?
Second.
Through. Dispels.
Avenging
Get ready for
Crusader
under.
in eight.
Nobody else. After this explodes,
1.
immediately under. Completely under.
3.
Nobody else.
2.
Pass
1.
Dispel. Pepsi under.
Divine purpose.
Spell. Nobody else. Flow under.
Summer.
Spell. Ooh, that was really fast, but good.
1.
Taking an head.
Yeah, and then typically after the same Leo frontal here, so blue right here. No, this is red. Double frontals with teleport. Then we need a position. So get ready to run after this teleport. So red, get on that side. Blue, get over here.
Aura Mastery in 8.
And then we're gonna split. Okay. We gotta go over that. I didn't think of that.
3.
But
2.
So we don't.
1.
We don't want right there. That's right.
Avenging Crusader in 8.
Divine purpose. Autumn.
it
3.
is
2.
still
1.
We'll go over now.
Pots. 1.
We got them all spelled. We got them all done. I was trying to delay them. I can see how much we can delay them by now. But especially the first people, that looked really good. Habits or Derm, get a big ass toy and go be a boss and stand like over here. So I can go over this with people. But it is slide 17 if you would like to look at the raid plan. Get the big, huh?
That's so annoying.
So the boss is going to teleport somewhere. It has more than one spot again, but let's say it teleports to this location. What we want to do is position the same way. So, like, blue team will be over here, and red team would run to the other side, right? The pull happens. Let's say it pulls my team first. We would run in, or we would get pulled in. We would split and go here. We would wait for the next pull to happen, and then we would run and pick up these things, breaking our lines afterwards or during, right? And then if you were the red team, you would wait for the second pull, and then you just run straight across. So it's kind of the same thing. It's just annoying because this wall's here, but you're just going to be against the wall for a second or two. And then once you get to the other side, you can break if you happen to have two people. Now, ideally, you're with your partner, so you split like left, right, and it breaks because of that distance. But if you happen to both just be linked to someone on that goes to the right side, then that's okay too. Just stay together and break afterwards. Yeah?
So the left, right, one is toward the wall and one is toward the center?
Yes.
And still based off of what group gets pulled first and second, right? That's the...
Correct. The first group is still splitting, and the second group is going straight through. And then after that, it's going to be small ads. So we'll be in opposite sides then, right? So we will have switched sides. So blue would be here, red would be there. Ads will spawn. We'll grip those ads in. There's some frontals. Don't worry about that. And the dispels happen. Hopefully, while the tall boss is here, we can get 1 or 2, if we're good, 3 dispels off in this location. And then she'll teleport to the middle. And we'll do the rest of them and stun her there. So we can get some of them off early.
When we get to that point, like the tall boss will teleport over to the side, and we need to all like make it over there so we can be on one side or the other before the grips come.
Right. Okay. Just pull the bus. Good stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of time in the intermission, so don't challenge those cones. There's just like no reason
5,
to.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Jeremy, approved spiders.
Divine Purpose.
Avenging
Dispel.
Crusader in
3, 2, 1.
8. Aura
Dispel.
Masquerade in 8.
Dispel. 3, 2, 1. 2. Dispel. Auto.
Got you.
Divine Purpose. Dispel.
We get those orbs.
Divine Purpose.
Talk about that phrase for life.
Dispel. Dispel.
Puckered a little.
Avenging Crusader in 8.
1.
Get it.
Dispel. Winter. Dispel. Divine Purpose. 1.
I swear to God, like same frame of thought. We were like, oh, we can just dash to that empty area.
Yeah, I'm lucky my blink went far enough for sure.
Turn off this fucking haunt thing. I never care about haunting that guy off. That's just free damage for Kenny to do.
As long as you taunt before he murders me, I don't really give a shit.
No. I'm saying the other one. Like Liquid has a default haunt for the other guy after like 7 casts or something like that.
Oh,
Turn
yeah.
that off.
No. You should just change the text on it.
To what?
Dispel. If it's after 7.
Well, it's 7 casts, not 7 applications, right? They're just checking like how many times the boss casts it to be like, oh,
5,
it's been cast on
4,
this take a couple times.
3,
You should taunt. I'm
2,
like, I've never taunted
1.
this boss.
Summer.
Cammy gets this boss forever.
Avenging Crusader in 8.
3, 2, 1.
Aura Masquerade in 8.
Dispel. 3, 2, 1. Dispel. Divine Purpose. Dispel.
That's crazy that they let you have that happen twice in the fight at all.
Autumn. Divine Purpose.
Paladin's like, it's crazy that you can do that twice in a fight.
Avenging Crusader in
Right,
aim.
You took it from me that time, for sure.
3, 2, 1.
Pot.
Pots.
I didn't say
Pots.
1. This one's
Cave pot.
Can you let me have the boss for the first 10 seconds so I can discover more details?
I mean, if you want to send the taunt on that, sure.
Yeah, I mean, I will taunt the boss 8 seconds in.
And it's only going to be like 2 casts. You probably live one anyway. It doesn't hurt at all until it ticks. And I'll get to spell. It's probably fine. You gotta.
Oh yeah, I wanted to check the threat logs on that one.
Yeah.
Because there's no way I pulled threat after the reds.
You mean after the sack?
Oh wait, I didn't actually die, so I didn't.
Yeah, yeah. You just cheated. Fake news Cammy again.
It doesn't look like I stopped tanking it before I died.
No, it was after. Oh,
5,
well, after real death.
4, 3, 2.
Summer.
Avenging Crusader in aim.
3, 2, 1. Dispel.
I think I'm
Divine Purpose.
Aura Mastery in aim.
Oh, that's so bad.
3, 2, 1. Divine Purpose.
Yeah, I'll use my other. I'll use that external cooldown.
Dispel. Dispel.
Girl. Hit her.
Dispel. Autumn. Dispel. 1.
That's when you gotta move.
Dispel.
Avenging Crusader in aim. Cave pot.
3, 2,
Cave pot.
1.
And rotating. A little close on those, maybe.
Oh, darn, come.
Fuck.
There was never room for Darkness. We tried to have its colors, I think, but he
Winter.
wasn't in a bad spot necessarily.
I thought there was an orb. I was like, oh, I see him. I'm gonna sneak.
You just have to think
orb.
that whatever orbs or like webs are in the middle, people are getting those that will be your opposite color. So if they're close, you just have to be a lot more cautious. Whatever color you are, mostly blue, but so if they're close, you just got to be really, really careful.
Yeah, also,
Faithful
you can
confirmed.
wait a lot longer than you think. Their habits, like, you can wait until they have fully spread the line out and like pick. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, he like, I thought I was being calculated, and then he like hovered like soak it, being careful of him.
Yeah, they
Right,
do a
I
lot of
could've just
movement to
waited.
like get their web linked up and in position. So watch out for the nuclear missiles. Was Nordback?
5, 4, 3,
Saying things?
2, 1.
Summon.
I'll need him to use his human voice to tell us that.
Avenging Crusader in A.
Divine
He
freeze.
doesn't.
2,
I'm assuming.
1. Dispel.
Oh, no, I don't.
Dispel.
Aura Mastery in A.
Dispel. 2. Dispel. 1. 2. Dispel. Dispel. Divine purpose. Dispel. Divine purpose. Dispel. Dispel. 1. Auto. Dispel. Dispel.
Avenging Crusader in A.
Divine purpose. Dispel. 1.
J-Pod.
Dispel. 1. Dispel. 2.
J-Pod.
Pots. Pots.
J-Pod.
Winter. Pots.
J-Pod.
Pots.
J-Pod.
Dispel. Pot. 3. Dispel. 4. Dispel.
Intermission spots.
Dispel. Divine purpose.
Stop.
Avenging Crusader in A.
3. 2. 1. 1.
Running, keep running.
Spring.
Yeah, a little slow, but that's just people dead. Just full run. Reese, focus on your
Divine purpose.
Watch that.
Dispel. Dispel. Burst.
Dispel.
Divine purpose.
Avenging Crusader in A.
Diggy.
2. 3. 2.
Nerf.
1.
Phrase.
3 hots.
Wait on this one. Pass. This one pass. Now. Iron.
Hots. Hots.
Now.
Hots.
Also the boss.
Hots.
A lot of people dying to cones still during the intermission. Or not dying always, but like taking damage from the fire.
Is that maybe another metric you can track to see, bonus CP or whatever?
Yes.
Or at least OpenX?
Yes. Being hit by the like intermission, not moving quickly out of the like grip, and not being in a position for a dispel are like the highest items probably. I was thinking it could be orbs, but like it seems like orbs are kind of irrelevant. Like everyone is correctly soaking all the time. Almost never is an orb the thing that kills us unless we're already dying.
should give EP based on dispels.
Who is dispelling Cammy the
5,
most, I wonder?
4, 3,
check.
2, 1.
Summer.
Probably
Avenging Crusader in aim.
Hell yeah. There's no way they're running poison.
3,
We're
2,
not.
1.
It's just no way.
Aura Mastery in aim.
It's too long to pull that.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, go suck those worms.
I don't know. It looks like Rox is trying to win this.
What is this?
The dispel count for?
Divine
My recoil
purpose.
isn't working now because it's not going to go 4 stacks.
Or he actually
Auto.
is running the
No.
totem and he pressed it.
You look at all the wipes that this channel. Wipes do better.
Calling up the boss. Get caught him back.
Avenging Crusader in
Probably
aim.
gotta call it. You're gonna be hunting.
You can do it at the start. Do not do it throughout.
2, 1.
Bob Grace, please.
Dispel. Boss.
Cave Pot.
Winter. Divine purpose.
I can't know where that res was. Luckily you listened.
Spots now. Position. Closer.
Divine purpose.
Move.
Avenging Crusader in aim.
Wait.
3, 2, 1. Divine purpose. 1, 2. Spring.
Pass it in. Rotate and grab him. Position on your arm here.
Dispel.
Get ready for movement. Dispels. Dash.
Second.
Soak these orbs and then get ready for
Avenging
dispel.
Crusader in aim.
Pots.
Cave Pot.
Turn.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, Red, will be careful.
Praise.
Commander.
Rotate. And fire in. EP. Now. This is also hero. We had an arrested. Oh, he's gonna teleport. And then we're gonna try and get nodes. Safe left and right positions. Watch the frontals and get ready to roar for it. I'll roar for it. Get to red, run, blue, red. Blue, left,
Aura
and right.
Mastery in aim.
Red, break down.
3, 2,
No,
1.
Avenging
you were
Crusader in
second,
aim.
so you need to go straight. And then we would do 2 dispels here, so it would be habits, the derm, and then we would go to the center. Same thing. One to where the blue orbs have been. So don't go left and right if you're the second pole. Run straight through. So you start on whatever side you start on. You should end on the exact opposite side if you were the second pole.
Hey,
That's what
on
you
real
start.
quick, will you clarify on the first pull-in right after intermission that we're swapping colors? So So, like, blue starts at red X, we get pulled in,
That's
and we're going
only
to
if we don't
blue
have enough
square.
people.
Well,
Oh, I
I
see what you mean.
I'm meaning
Yes.
we're like
Yeah, yeah.
swapping marks because
We are
red.
swapping
I
locations
saw that
every
red.
time.
I saw a few red people like literally inside of our group. So
This one over
after-
here?
No, well, no. The one we were in the middle. Yeah. Like we were all just kind of.
Yeah, I think I saw that from both sides. Yeah. When you split, it's so that there's space for the other group to go through. So once you split, it's not split left and right and then run back where you came from. It's split left and right and then run to the other side. So it's just one group. The first group is going left, right, back to the... Sorry. Left, right, and then forward through the boss to the spot that was opposite them, and the other group just goes straight.
So then on your slide, the red group, that slide 17 on the raid plan, if you're red and you split, you would go to where the
Yeah, you would
red
go
circle
either
is?
to the center. If you're red, when you get pulled, you're going... Sorry. In the example there, the first grip is red. So red is going to the center and to the wall. And then, after that, you go towards where the blue center is in the picture. So it's left and right, and then run to where blue mark is on that, because that's where the orbs you're going to soak are.
Okay.
And at that point, the blue team has been gripped to the center of the boss, and they're running to where our orbs were.
It's random, right? Which group gets picked?
Yeah.
So like if red groups get picked first, then there'll be red orbs. Or is it the second group that drops them?
Both drop the orbs. So there'll be an orbs on the starting locations for both teams. So it's basically just you should end where the other team's orb colors are.
Yeah, like trying to soak it.
Yeah.
Still needs a minute. Can we do a dry run real quick?
Yeah, sure. You want to lead it?
Summer.
Everybody get to your marks. So red team on red, blue team on blue. Get there quick. We have 24 seconds. Alright, red team, we're first suck in. 3, 2, 1, we just got sucked in. We go left and
3,
right,
2,
perfect.
1,
And
blue
3,
team.
2, 1, blue team, you got sucked in. You guys go straight through.
And then red team, you should be going back where passive is jumping. You shouldn't be staying on the edges. You should be going over there and regrouping after you break your tethers and soak up those
boss.
To the other one.
Summer.
Get wrecked.
Basically just, if you're first sucked in, you go left or right.
Avenging Crusader in A.
Let's
Circle around and go collect that.
Three,
the
2.
second one.
Yeah, the second one I think is more confusing.
The first one I think a lot of people have.
The second one is the same, except it's shifted against the wall, so it's like kind of hard to adjust your perspective.
Yeah, we'll just do it real quick. It's fine. We'll use different colors, so we don't have to worry about that. We'll use green, and we'll use orange. So like these are the positions you should be standing. Now she can teleport to another spot, but theoretically it's this. Blue team go to the orange marker. Yeah, so it would be this. And then Epsy can call who goes first, who goes second.
Alright. Sucked in on blue team in 3, 2, 1.
Sucked in.
On red team in 3, 2, 1.
So you loop around and do the first team after you split.
Exactly that.
We're gaming.
All right, we have Punch Monk back, so get that swapped in.
So it's essentially like if you're first pull, you always just go left and right. Looking at the boss.
Thank you for the time and being available, please.
He's peacing out.
Like different people have like different
Peace out.
different things work for them. So if left right is correct every time, I think that would be good. Maybe.
There is one where it's not left right.
Oh, okay.
There's one where it's just a special one and it's all different. So we'll get to that when we get to it. We might not even get to it, honestly. We might just kill the boss first. Like, who knows?
Isn't that the second one in P3?
It's in P3, yeah. I don't know if it's the second one in P3 or the first one off the top of my head, but it is deeper into P3. Alright. We
Time to kill boss.
It's so dead now.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Just use your other guy.
1. Summer.
Should we start potting now?
I don't think he's using bullets. I think he's using shots, right?
Using words. Really strong words.
Avenging Crusader in A.
3, 2, 1.
Aura Mastery in A.
3, 2, 1, 1. 2. Dispel. 3.
But Nerf guns have a hammer too.
Divine Purpose.
Rocks don't push when it's this one.
Spell.
Like the blue people on this
Dispel.
so that you guys don't have to predict as much, right? Like these orbs are looking at medicines.
Dispel.
It takes us longer to do stuff.
But it's not a big deal.
Nothing to pull like that out.
Yeah, you're like fully in
Dispel.
a spot that's better for us.
Dispel.
Like our orb placement is the part.
Avenging Crusader in A.
3,
Again, it's
2, 1. Divine Purpose.
rotating.
Dispel. Winter.
Different habits.
Dispel.
Hey, Red. No pass again, Cammy.
He's not here.
He was! He was there.
I was scared.
Divine Purpose.
Avenging Crusader in A.
That fucking dragon baited all of you.
3, 2, 1.
Keep running, keep running. Wait for this one. That's so funny.
1.
Got another set.
Talk to you
Start
guys
running.
out of position with that. Yeah.
What's the number that you just die at?
5.
Now? Yeah, why did I die at 3?
It missed.
a double.
First.
It said 3 and then I died. And then it said
Avenging Crusader in A.
Habits. Dispel.
3, 2, 1.
Wait.
Dispel. What do you mean you have to wait?
There's a blue circle.
Yeah, I know. I meant like you're next. Like get in.
Okay, it's like I'm not and the last one. Earlier tonight I had it first, and it's like I felt like I was so on top of it. I was running in right when it was safe to do so, and it's still in voice. It sounded like the dispel had been called, and like there.
Is it notable enough? Does it make a sound? Is it loud enough in your face? Rocks.
I got
no,
a
no,
res.
I
I got a
got
res.
this up. Is it loud enough and noticeable enough that the people being dispelled don't need to be called? Because if that's the case, I'll call when to dispel it and not who to dispel. Is that clear enough? Like, are you guys aware it's me? I need to be there? Like, that makes sense to you?
I am
Everybody.
But like, the spell shouldn't happen to you, so then it should be like happens to you.
Yeah, I can add a counter to it. Yeah, that makes sense. I can add a counter. That'll just cover both things. Can I get a res? I'm in the corner. Did good.
I'm
Should I
also
think phrase?
super far.
Yeah, thank you, Flo.
Thank you.
The words are hard to miss. Like I was overwhelmed the first few times I saw it. Like those words are huge. That was just your turn. It's like the debuffs are out, people noticing that instant, but the first person should notice it.
Also, if you have the list of debuffs, I think it's off by default. It's in the raid leader list.
It is,
section of
yeah.
the week aura. It puts it in the order.
Yeah, it might be good to turn on for healers if you like that kind of thing. It could assist.
Like intensely.
If you don't like it, get rid of everything too, honestly. Who cares?
5, 4,
Sometimes
3,
you just gotta game.
2, 1.
Summer.
Until Pammy runs into you and kills you.
As it was originally.
It was so close. It was very close.
Yeah, but did you ever consider
Avenging Crusader in aim.
3, 2,
I love
1.
that
Dispel.
so much
Dispel.
because the poison never
Aura
takes
Mastery in
time
aim.
to shoot it, and I get my
3, 2, 1.
from like not taking damage. Like sweet. I think it's not hard, so we probably should just assign people that like have good stuff instead of just random everybody.
Divine purpose. Dispel.
Baiting. So.
Dispel. Dispel.
Avenging Crusader in aim.
3, 2, 1. Dispel.
Careful, the dragon one is
Dispel.
close. No, just ignore those until they pick them. Grab it.
Divine Dispel. Dispel.
Goddamn dark.
Winter.
Cave Pot.
All over me now.
I can't kill him, he's my color.
Yeah, poison cleansing totem does hard.
Oh, because it constantly ticks, doesn't it?
Yeah, it just constantly dispels like every couple of seconds.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's not the totem that's getting the spells, at least according to the logs.
According to details, Rox had 7 dispels on Kemiyumi of Poison Bolt. Thanks
It's
to
from the
Poison
pet.
Cleanse.
On that poll, on
Yeah.
all the polls, all the wipes, I have 173 dispels. Paladin's in second place at 40.
Yeah, he only started dropping it after I said that it exists, and he was like, "Oh yeah, the talent exists. I should push that button."
Do you have, what is it called? Wet jet, wind jet, water jet?
Okay.
Jet
I've
stream.
had it talented. I just haven't bothered dropping it.
It's jet stream.
But
Jet stream.
it's jet
Do you have
stream.
jet
Yeah.
stream? It seems good. If you don't have it for this fight, I would grab that.
It is very good.
Rox,
It,
what is your jet?
Ride the wave.
5,
Very wet.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Summer.
Avenging Crusader in aim.
3, 2, 1.
Aura Mastery in aim.
3, 2, 1. Divine Dispel. Dispel. Divine Purpose.
I saved mine.
Dispel.
It's nowhere near as bad as Nord's permanent fucking pets.
Divine Purpose.
Sapphire or huge.
Dispel. Auto. 1.
Well, that was a double.
Divine Purpose. 3, 2, 1. Divine Purpose.
I'll come tomorrow, watch.
Dispel. Dispel. Winter. Dispel. 1.
Cave pot.
Bleed out? That's not much.
Yeah, they are.
That's super scary because they're both mixed too, and I'm like, oh god.
What is the web ability called if you have it? It's, I thought there was some right frame below 4, but I'm not.
Yes, there is. It's another one that's turned off by default.
That's probably
Binding
what it is.
Webs.
Okay, I'm not tracking it.
Binding Webs is the name of it. Spell ID 44000.
Yeah, I didn't have it loaded, or it was set to never, right? So
It's because you did the update, man. They changed it. It's set to never load by default, I
Yep.
swear. Can't you turn off... Wouldn't you just turn off pet nameplates, Leafy? The dragons are protesting. No buff for you.
There's a reason why it's going
5, 4,
Probably arena
3,
kill totems.
2,
That's...
1.
Summer.
Ooh, afflicted, yeah, that's true.
I really hate how my Callisto is every time clear a fucking
Avenging Crusader in A.
3, 2, 1.
Aura Mastery in A.
3, 2, 1. Dispel. 1. Divine Purpose. Divine Purpose. Autumn. 1.
Sorry, I was trying to set the
Dispel. Divine Purpose. Dispel.
Now it sounds like a mage didn't press their button right. There should be no more about that.
Dispel.
Avenging Crusader
Dispel.
in A.
It was
3.
in the frosty.
Hot. 1.
You never saw it coming.
I got Alan.
Winter.
Nah. Alanon had already gotten me by not coming.
Good evening, everybody.
Yeah, it's like 3 bolts.
Plenty of time for a kill.
Can I get a repair? My pants are broken. They fell off.
Healer, we also have one, occasionally 2 intermittents. So if there's a particular time where you're like, I'm expending all of my mana in this section, tell me a timestamp where we can get that assigned.
It's not super, like, mana intensive though. I
No,
don't
it's
feel.
not. They're all pass-fail mechanics, right? There's just
Yeah, it seems like you guys are okay, but I just wanted to make sure. I can just get rid of it if I don't need it then.
It's just. Yeah.
the time prevailing where we're positioning before it splits to one spot.
Just a lot of movement.
When Alanon is saying, like, blue team get good baits for the other guy. Red can do the same, like baiting to your left, like is gonna help us. It's like where Rox was crowding us out, like going the opposite way is good for red team there.
5,
Blue baits.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Summer.
Poison puts it down when you start, because then it's on 2 people. You get the spell off me and can a lot of the times. You're really trying to cheese
Avenging
that.
Crusader in A.
3, 2, 1.
Aura Mastery in aim.
Dispel. Dispel. 3, 2, 1. Divine Purpose. Dispel. 1. Two.
On the outside.
Divine
I
Purpose.
don't know. It looks like it was rock.
Dispel. Dispel. Autumn. Dispel. Dispel.
Avenging Crusader in aim.
3, 2, 1. Dispel. Dispel. Divine Purpose. 1. Dispel. Dispel.
I'm so scared.
Pause.
Damon.
Spring. Dispel.
Please don't kill me next to dragon.
Center if you can.
Divine Purpose.
Wait for the explosion. Don't challenge the edge. Ray's not too close.
Avenging Crusader in aim.
Wait. Ward.
3, 2,
Run,
1.
run, run, run. And then wait for the explosion. For this set. So coming.
1. Spring.
Passed it.
Full hand ward and death ring.
1.
Reposition on your mark.
At the bottom right now.
Divine Purpose. Dispel. Second.
Avenging Crusader in
Ready for
aim.
dispels of the
Pause.
Diggy in
3, 2, 1.
Habits in 3, 2, 1. Nerm in 3, 2, 1. Raise 3, 2, 1.
Botany.
Paladin now. So look at this positioning now. She's gonna teleport, and we're gonna need to move. It may not be the same spot, so let's just make sure we're aware. Here it comes. Move, 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 move. You should already be over there. Get to your side. Get to your side. Here comes the bulls. You're going left and right. We're going through the center.
Aura Mastery in aim.
Somebody was in there, or we got killed by something else, but it looked like it was
3,
okay.
2,
Someone just
1.
get out in time.
Yeah.
Get up.
Avenging Crusader in aim.
It's probably important to be pretty close to get pulled in too, for like travel
3,
time. Like,
2.
potentially, or is that
Yeah,
not
there
fair?
was some far away orbs too for the people that were far.
Yeah, so they may have just fucking landed.
To the side like that? Why don't the first group just go to the middle and then we just need to get rid of it? I don't know, there's no space.
Half will go to the middle and half will go to the outside.
The way first and second work are kind of like screwing me up because my intuition tells me that second should like intuitively go around, but instead it's through.
Unfortunately, that strategy cannot work because going through would kill
I
us.
know, it doesn't make sense.
I wasn't. I did that correctly, right? Like, I need to get dispelled, but I'm gonna get frontaled. So I just fucking pop a defensive and try to live.
A
right?
blue person did that incorrectly. That frontal should not be there.
Okay.
Also, somebody was not understanding the boss. Because I was like
may have been
It was
me.
fine.
I mean, I got front.
Yeah, you were like here, right? Like you weren't that far. We looked at the replay, but like I don't think it was that bad. There we go again. The second one. You're saying it went well on the second one, Habits, not what I'm talking about. Yeah, the dispels seemed fine. Like as soon as
Five,
we're in position for the other stuff earlier,
three,
that doesn't seem like
two,
really too terrible.
1. Summer.
Dots like from the acid, right? Oh, is that soaking?
Avenging
Soak?
Crusader in
You're
A.
doing a little too much on that.
3,
I appreciate
2,
getting a finish.
1.
You're doing a little too much. You have like 4 and everybody has 0. Like, make some
Aura Mastery in A.
Dispel.
rotate.
Dispel.
Oh, lasers.
3, 2, 1. 2, 3. Divine purpose. Dispel. Auto. Dispel. Dispel. Divine purpose. Dispel. Dispel.
Avenging Crusader in A.
Someone in red group.
Pox. 3, 2, 1. Dispel. Dispel. Divine dispel. Dispel. Dispel.
Did I dodge it?
Divine purpose.
Run. Wait for this to plug.
I blinked too far, man.
Avenging Crusader in A.
Pox.
K-Pod.
3, 2, 1. Spring.
Blaze. Fuck.
That's it. Practice.
This is cursed.
To your
Lost
mark.
it.
Here come the bulls.
Avenging Crusader in A.
Spells are coming. Get ready. Try to stack roughly in your spot and keep it
3,
center.
2,
Red
1.
person, rock side.
Laser.
Oh my god.
Thunder. Blue, what are you doing over there? Blue, you gotta point this front pole away from the center. Yeah. Just as well as any of them.
There's like 2 healers
Yeah,
left.
we're dead, but like,
Just the long
I fucking asleep right here. I love that.
that's all tonight then.
Good night, everybody. Get your fucking buff. Release and get your buff.
Wait, res me and I'll drop a portal for you.
I'm short to whatever currency that is.
You can steal them from your alts. And Rox also
What?
did say
What?
it's transferable.
Yeah,
Praise,
and,
where the fuck is your bot?
There's some.
I'm way over here, man.
I don't know.
There's a catch-up mechanic, yes.
Yeah, my all got 9 earlier, so it's probably just raid finder one boss.
Yeah, do raid finder once or twice. If you don't have it.
I did 4 bosses earlier on like a normal and heroic, whatever I could get into, and I needed 5 and I got 4. Pretty sad.
I wonder if he did it on an alt, if he would have gotten more.
I don't know, maybe.
You do. You get more on the alts.
I'll do it on my druid.
Right,
Um,
right.
You want to look at some replays, or you gotta go to Alanon?
I do want to look at some replays, but I need to go kiss my wife goodnight. So I'll be right back, but load her up.
Replays are full of me fucking
What?
fucking,
Why did he have to load up his wife?
He's loading up his wife and he's kissing Frey. That's what I heard.
No, I heard he was kissing his wife and he was asking Phrase to load up his wife.
Oh. Yeah, I'll be right back, guys. Sorry, hold on.
I assume he didn't hear what he said and is now gone, but dang.
Wait, did this not record anything? Oh no.
It's because you didn't load up his wife like he asked
I
you to.
didn't. Did I not open? I didn't open this and it didn't auto open to the. Oh, well, I hope Alanon has it.